So I'm gonna quickly talk from the start here. Here we are, opening day of year 16. So we take a look at GM goals before we begin. As you can see, the GM goals are the yearly goal is to win the division, contract goal to win the World Series, job security high, win year 1 of 3 for a contract, and we've got an A rating. Still haven't won a wild card game or gone undefeated in the postseason, and yeah. Oh, we led the league in triples once and in hits. Alright, and then let's take a look at the lineups and the pitching rotation. So we're playing against Seattle. Okay, so we don't see anything from previous years, I assume. Yeah. But we're at Seattle as well. But it's kind of like the schedule is repeating itself. So I'm going to go through the rotation. Our ace is Luis Feliz. Then Reed Schaller, Fernando Sandoval, Bill Levitt, and Juan Cordero, with long relievers being Gustavo Quintana and Oliver Crespo, because it was that, or he would be claimed by the Astros, and I didn't want that, so I called him up. Then we've got John Lovins, Irvin Walker, Todd Reyes, Ken Covington, Bobby Kelsey, and Alejandro Pena. He's in the final year of his contract. And I really don't know what I'm going to do in terms of pitching. In terms of, well, actually I do. Not next year, though. In terms of the lineup, leading off against righties is Francisco Cruz, then Casey Martin, then Victor Mesa. By the way, Casey Martin's 33 now, okay. Victor Mesa, I extended his contract for a year, but if need be, I will trade him. But he's pushing pretty hard to reach 300 career batting average. Then Jared Kelenic, hitting cleanup, in second year of a 3-year deal. Then Marco Luciano, in his second to last year as well, batting 5th. Then Lucius Fox batting 6th in the third to last year of his deal. Clint Monzo, of course, in his super deal, batting 7th. And then Jorge Spanos batting 8th. And I gave him a massive deal. How long is his deal? 8 years, okay. On the bench, we have Pablo Cordero, Jose Gil, Sebastian Cortez, Robert Gonzalez, Gabriel Santiago, with 3 outfielders and 2 catchers/infielders. Batting against lefties, we have Casey Martin leading off, Lucius Fox batting second, Jared Kelenic hitting third, Francisco Cruz batting cleanup, Victor Mesa batting 5th, Marco Luciano batting 6th, Clint Monzo batting 7th, Jorge Spanos batting 8th, and the pitcher batting 9th. And we're up against the Seattle pitching staff. Wait, Alexi Cosmo is still with the with Boston. He's 32 years old. Been with Boston for the last 4 years, or 3 years. Against Seattle, we got a righty, a lefty, a righty, and then if we face off against Thompson, he's a righty as well. I think it's only a 3-game series. So righty, lefty, righty, and their lineups, because they're going to be going up against righties, are Kenneth James leading off, Raynel Delgado batting second, Percy Hermanson batting third, Calvin Byrne batting cleanup, Jose Castro batting 5th, George Valera batting 6th, Russell Woodward batting 7th, and Eric Shinjo batting 8th. How old are you? 32. Patrick Bailey is on the bench, playing catcher, or the backup catcher, with Fernando Cabrera and Brian Chen as the backup outfielders. Marlon McCabe, who was at one point actually in our organization before I traded him, because I didn't have a use for him, and Bobby Witt Jr. and Matt King are the other three position bench players. So what happened to Vital Brujan? I'll take a look for him. Hey, it's Jason Fader. Except not the right Jason Fader. Oh, his contract must have been up. Yeah, 1 year, $7.6 million deal with Cleveland through his entire career with Seattle. And also, you may have noticed that Reichelman DeCastro wasn't around. So, he was in his final year of arbitration, and I actually moved him to Houston because I didn't have a need for him. And they stuck him in AAA, unfortunately for him. So he's on their 40-man, isn't he? Nope. They pulled him off the 40-man. And there's Adolfo Castillo. Oh yeah, and then Atlanta, by the way, has Chris Severino, who they've DFA'd for no reason. And they took Hank Allegri in the Rule 5 draft, which blindsided me. Did not expect him to be taken. So we'll see how long he's there for. I would like to get him back. But anyways, scouting. We're currently scouting. We have a new scout, Brandon Bentler, who's currently scouting Devin Jones. Marshall Cozart's being scouted by Harvey Skinner, and Connie Vaughn's got Joey Fernandez. Trade block is just the catcher Dave Spence. Class A roster has pretty much been sorted out after a packed off-season roster. In fact, it's sorted out enough for me to consider taking a look at some of these people. I'm going to re-sign Paul Lombardo, who I actually let go of. Oh, hey, Mitch White's still around. And then I'm going to sign one other person. I'm going to put myself up at 11, but I'm not going to go any further. 25, too old. I'm looking for like 23 or less. And I don't care if I have to go down a little ways. 24, Eric Hamill. Alright, so left field. 19, Craig Jensen. Also sign him, and then I'm going to grab one other player if I feel like it. 21, Aldo Cabrera, and I'm going to pass. '23, Rolly Lingo. Alright, right fielder. A lot of old guys. 21, Francisco Salinas. I'm pretty sure I let go of you, so I'm going to sign you as the final. Gaylord Ryan, I just saw an 18-year-old. I really like the younger, I like bringing in younger, I keep on doing that on accident, younger prospects who are like 18 and 19, because they're normally a little bit better. Or sorry, they normally have a bit more time to develop, and they're normally a bit better in terms of trade value. Gaylord Ryan will be the final signing. So yeah, I basically back to a maxed out roster. Let's see, who do I want to send down? Not gonna send down Brad Edwards. Manuel, I'm not going to send you down either. Top prospects. I am, however, going to be a potential. Hammonds, no. Felipe Flores, send you down to Class A. In your place, promote Paul Lombardo back up. Oh, I also need to go to AAA and add someone to the 40-man. Kanazaski. Eligible for the Rule 5 draft. I'm going to add you. Joe Holder. Eligible for the Rule 5 draft. And then Tim Moreland. I'm not sure if I want to add either of you. I'm going to add Andy Reeder, actually. You're not eligible for the Rule 5 draft, but I'm just going to add you just because. If there's a lot of trouble to pick you up, I might as well just bring you back in. Alright, so let me quickly go to pitching rotation and see what changes I've just made. Nothing major. I could actually send, Freddie Hammonds down to bring up that closing pitcher. I think I am. Hammonds back down to Class A. Craig Jansen up to Double A. Eric Hamill. I'm going to keep up Sammy Ruiz for now. Since he can play all these positions. But Eric Hamill's the next person who I'm most likely going to call up. So yeah, let's quickly save, and then let's see what I've done, and then let's hop into the opening day game, and I'll mute up. So let me quickly go to transactions. Okay, I actually did a lot of stuff. So let's see. There we go. Alright, so there's that. Then I quickly want to check AAA's rotation. Yeah, it looks fine. Tim Moreland. Edit him. Go to Kansas City. Boom. Boom. So yeah, the aces are Ray Minor, Carlos Cabrera, and Luis Feliz.
Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut at Top T-Mobile Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Horatio Mayer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Line towards center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
The second baseman,
Standing in now, Casey Martin, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Gonna be a tough play, and there's one down now. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. So a man at third here with two gone, and the next to bat will be Jared Kellner. He's set, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants are... So now here is Kenneth James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
the second baseman, Kenneth.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The pitch. This is skied into short left center. Menzo comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Raynel Delgado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
To the plate now, Percy Hermanson. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. Now to bat, Marco Luciano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Lucius Fox digging in now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Hit to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, two gone. Next it'll be Clint Manzo. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is line to left. Byrne is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in is Calvin Byrne.
Leading up for the Mariners, the left fielder, Calvin.
Now here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The pitch. Fouled away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So now to the plate, Jose Castro. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So next to hit is George Valera, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now another 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Will move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Jorge Spanos. First pitch of the AB now. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Francisco Cruz. He singled in his first AB. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Now at the plate is Casey Martin. Runner in scoring position with 2 men. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's the 0-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Home half of the third. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Russell Woodard. And the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Woodard, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2025.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Eric Shinjo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Horatio Mayer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Victor Mesa.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both options.